Welcome to What's Trendy. I'm your host, Wilma Turner Newsom, here to dish out the latest scoop with a side of giggles. Tonight, we're diving into President Trump's history makeover extravaganza. Folks, hold on to your history books because the White House is playing Extreme Makeover American Edition. Trump's issued a flurry of executive orders faster than you can say kofef, aiming to rewrite our nation's story. Let's take a look at this historical hullabaloo. Trump's on a mission to make America's past great again, claiming he wants to remind us of our extraordinary heritage. But some historians are clutching their pearls, worried he might erase women and minorities faster than a teenager deleting their browser history. The president's pushing for a national garden of American heroes. Imagine a theme park where John Wayne rubs elbows with Ida B. Wells Barnett. It's like the weirdest dinner party ever. He's also eyeing some geographical name changes. Denali might become Mount McKinley again, and the Gulf of Mexico could turn into the Gulf of America. What's next? Renaming Canada to America's Hat? Critics say Trump's trying to paint a rosy picture of the past, glossing over the not-so-great parts. It's like airbrushing America's yearbook photo. Sure, it looks prettier, but it's not fooling anyone who remembers our awkward phase. Meanwhile, supporters argue it's all about restoring truth and common sense. Because nothing says common sense like pretending the past was perfect, right? In the end, whether you think this historical remix is a hit or a miss, one thing's for sure, it's got everyone talking. And isn't that what makes history so fun? That's all for now, folks. Stay tuned for more juicy updates. This is Wilma Turner Newsom for What's Trendy, reminding you that history is like a bad haircut. It might not always look great, but it sure is interesting. Good night. Comment, like, share, and subscribe to What's Trendy.
Good evening, folks. I'm Walt Thomas, and you're watching What's Trendy, the only news show where we report on tariffs like they're celebrity gossip. Tonight's juicy scoop: Trump's tariff tango with big business. Grab your popcorn because this drama is spicier than a jalapeno wearing a sombrero. First up, Walmart's wallet woes. The retail giant dared to suggest raising prices due to tariffs, and boy did that ruffle some presidential feathers. Trump took to Truth Social faster than you can say "Covfefe," demanding Walmart eat the tariffs. I guess he thinks corporations can survive on a diet of trade wars and Twitter tantrums. But wait, there's more. Amazon almost faced the wrath of Trump's tiny tweeting fingers when they considered displaying tariff charges. Jeff Bezos probably wished he could rocket himself to space to escape that phone call. And poor Mattel. They suggested raising toy prices, and Trump threatened them with a 100% tariff. I guess Barbie's dream house is about to become a lot more expensive. It's like Trump's playing economic whack-a-mole with any company that dares to mention price increases. Who needs inflation when you've got presidential intimidation, am I right? But here's the kicker, folks. Despite Trump's best efforts to bully businesses into submission, higher prices are coming faster than you can say "Make America's wallet great again." So buckle up, America. Your shopping trips are about to become as unpredictable as Trump's hair in a windstorm. That's all for tonight, folks. Stay tuned for more What's Trendy, where we turn serious news into comedy gold. I'm Walt Thomas, reminding you that in the world of tariffs and Twitter, laughter might be the best currency. Comment, like, share, and subscribe to What's Trendy. Have a great day. Welcome to What's Trendy, your source for news with a twist. I'm Walt Thomas, and boy, do we have a spicy diplomatic goulash for you today. Putin and Trump had a 2-hour phone date, and now everyone's playing musical chairs with peace talks. Stick around for this roller coaster of international shenanigans. First up, Putin and Trump's marathon call. 2 hours, folks, that's longer than most of my relationships. So Vlad and Don had a nice little chat. Apparently, they talked so long, they forgot to set a deadline for this whole ceasefire thing. Oops, but hey, who needs details when you're making world peace, right? Now on to Ukraine's reaction. Zelensky's not pulling any punches or troops. Zelensky's basically saying, "Not gonna happen, Pewdie." He wants his land back and won't budge an inch. Talk about standing your ground, literally. Next, the peace talks venue debate. It's like picking a restaurant, but with higher stakes. We've got Turkey, Switzerland, and the Vatican in the running. My money's on the Vatican. Those guys know how to broker peace deals and serve great wine. Trump's feeling optimistic about Putin's intentions. Let's hope he's not being Putin on. Our ex-prez thinks Putin's ready to play nice. He even said he trusts him. Well, that's reassuring, isn't it? Nothing says reliable like a guy who annexes his neighbors. Lastly, Trump's not keen on more Russian sanctions. He's playing good cop. Or is it bad cop? Trump's holding off on sanctions, hoping for progress. It's like trying to train a bear with honey instead of a stick. Let's see how that works out. And that's all for now, folks. Stay tuned to What's Trendy for more updates on this diplomatic dance. Remember, in the world of international politics, today's enemy could be tomorrow's awkward phone buddy. I'm Walt Thomas, signing off from the land of endless negotiations and questionable trust. Comment, like, share, and subscribe to What's Trendy. Good night, and may your ceasefire talks be shorter than a TikTok video.
If your newsfeed looks like a soap opera, you're in for a treat. Welcome to the latest episode of Impeach Trump the sequel. So, Representative Shri Thanadar, in an epic plot twist, is back at it, trying to impeach former President Trump. Again. Because 2 impeachments just weren't enough. Thanadar's list of Trump's alleged shenanigans is longer than a CVS receipt. We're talking obstruction of justice, bribery, corruption, and something called tyrannical overreach. Fancy talk for he's being a big meanie. But folks, don't hold your breath. This impeachment push has about as much chance as me winning gold in synchronized swimming. With Republicans controlling the House and Senate, Thanadar's effort is like bringing a spork to a gunfight. Even some Democrats are rolling their eyes, thinking he's just trying to score political points. It's like when your coworker brings homemade kombucha to the office potluck. Nobody asked for it, and we're all a little suspicious. And Trump? He called this a radical left lunatics production on Truth Social. Safe to say, he's as thrilled as a cat in a bathtub. So what's next in this political circus? House leaders have until Thursday to decide. Will they debate it, send it to committee, or just toss it in the thanks but no thanks pile? Stay tuned, folks. This saga's got more drama than a telenovela, but with worse hair. This has been Walt Taylor for What's Trendy, reminding you that in politics, the joke's often on us. Good night, and may your remote always work when you need to change the channel. Comment, like, share, and subscribe to What's Trendy. Have a great day. Good evening, folks. I'm William Thomas, and you're watching What's Trendy, the show that keeps you up to date with a side of giggles. Tonight, we've got a story that'll make you say, is this real life or just fantasy? Buckle up, because we're about to take off with some presidential plane drama. Now picture this. President Trump, known for his modest taste and frugal lifestyle, wink wink, has decided that Air Force One just isn't cutting it anymore. No, he's eyeing something a bit more, shall we say, luxurious. Apparently, our commander-in-chief has been spotted cozying up to Qatar Airways, hoping to score himself a fancy new ride. And boy, is it a doozy. We're talking about a Boeing 787 Dreamliner, folks. It's like Air Force One had a baby with a 5-star hotel, and then that baby won the lottery. But wait, there's more. This flying palace comes complete with a master bedroom, ensuite bathroom, and even a medical room. Because nothing says presidential like being able to have a root canal at 30,000 feet, am I right? Now you might be wondering, William, why doesn't Trump just use his own plane? Well, apparently his beloved Trump Force One is in the shop for repairs. Poor thing probably got exhausted from all that campaign trail action. But here's the kicker. This whole Qatar Airways deal? It's raising some eyebrows faster than Trump's hair in a strong wind. Ethics experts are concerned about potential conflicts of interest. I mean, who wouldn't want to curry favor with a former president by lending him a $400 million jet? It's just your average neighborly gesture. So there you have it, folks. Will Trump be cruising the skies in Qatari luxury? Or will he have to settle for flying commercial like the rest of us peasants? Stay tuned to What's Trendy for all the high-flying updates. This has been William Thomas, reminding you that in the world of politics, the sky's the limit, especially when it comes to private jets. Thanks for watching What's Trendy, on your favorite channel for news with a twist. Good night, and may your travels always be first class.